if you've got problems with the ankles and calves, it can be anything. It could just do basically tight calf. It could be that you're wearing boots quite a lot. It could be just not getting enough flexion throughout the day, sitting at a desk all day. Now, if you've got tight ankles, meaning your ankles can't open and close efficiently, and you end up doing this when you're squatting, that's going to impact the rest of your body. So obviously if your knee can't push forward like that, it's going to mean that to squat, your hips are going to have to come back, and then because of that, your balance is going to go. And in order to comprehend and overlook that balance, you're going to have to lean forward, and that's why you see a lot of people ended up doing this when they squat down, because they're sitting back. We want to go down into a squat position with a vertical torso to get the most power when we start squatting. Especially if you want to start advancing onto overhead squats, or if you want to go on to pistol squats, this is where it's all at, here in the ankle. So when we go down, pushing that knee forward, and we can get that balance and keep your torso up right a little bit more. For this whole video, we're going to do it with no shoes on. So any heels or anything which could be aiding you a little bit and masking any issues, it's all going to be taken away. So you're going to have a completely flat foot to the floor. Now the first thing we need to do is actually test your range of motion on your ankle. So therefore we can gauge to see if it's improving as time goes on. So what we're going to do first is just find yourself a wall, and then with your foot, you're going to keep it completely flat to the floor. You can make sure your heel stays on the floor at all times, and your toe is going to touch the wall. Then from here, all you're going to do is just drive your knee forward, just for a couple of reps, 3 reps, just to make sure you're touching the wall comfortably. From there, we're just going to bring our toe back about 1 inch, do the same thing, and again. And we're going to keep doing that until your heel starts to come off the floor. As soon as your heel starts to come off the floor, that's it. Now what you want to do is you want to measure this gap in between. So if you've got, say, a fist there, keep that measured. Do the same thing on the other foot, just to test that one as well, see if that one's the same. And then you're going to just make a little note of that just for in future reference so we can test it again. So first thing you're going to do now is get yourself a foam roller. You can pick these up pretty much anywhere now. And you're just going to put that down on the floor, bring one leg over the top, and then bring your other leg over the top of this leg. And then from there, you're going to try and just lift your bum off the floor. And just going to roll your calves out. Try and go over to the sides. Try and bring it onto the inside, and just try and cover the whole surface area. If it's too much, too painful, with the leg over the top, you can just bring it out to the side, or take a little bit of the weight and just leave your bum on the floor. Make sure you do both legs, and just aim for around a minute on each leg. This next one, all you need is a kettlebell, but you can use anything really, anything which is just going to incline your foot just a little bit. All you're going to do, put your foot onto the kettlebell or your object, and then you're going to allow yourself to push up onto your toes, and you're just going to allow it to lean back. So you're pushing your heel down into the ground with this one, just to get that really good stretch on the back of your calf. So this final one, you're going to need a box or bench or a chair or something like that. And all you're going to do for this one is put one leg up, and then you're going to push down into it, pushing that knee over your ankle and over your toes as much as you can. And then once you feel that stretch, you're going to lean into it a little bit more, put all the weight of your torso onto your knee and onto your thigh. Now for this one, I've got something I can grab hold of. So if you've got a bench, that's brilliant. And you can really pull into it and put that extra bit of pressure onto it if you want to. Now, if you've not got those, but you've got a little bit of weight at home, you could do this on the floor if you wanted to as well. All you need to do is the same thing, except with your weight. Just drive forward into that position, drive that knee forward, allow the weight to really drive it in. I'm just going to hold that position. Now, all we've done there is 3 exercises, a minute on each leg and on each ankle. So that's a total of 6 minutes. Now you could do this every day, and you probably should be doing this every day if you've got issues already. But I promise you, your movement and positioning will increase 1,000,000% if you do this. Now, give it a go and let me know how you get on.